Okay, so same thing as last time. I'm going to start before the last corner again, because again it makes a big difference. So this corner is a tricky one. I think I get it reasonably right this time. So it's come out wide, turn in, and make sure you're right on the inside curb, and stay on the inside curb until near the end, so that you can get the. So yeah, you come in and see the end of the curb. That's what I'm aiming for there, and trying to get the car reasonably straight so I can get the foot down. So I'm already on the throttle here, so which is probably a little bit early. I'm probably going to have to do a lift. Yeah, there you go. So a little bit of a lift, just so I can stay on the curb. Yeah, and then run it hard, full beans. Keep it as smooth as you can. Turn in here. Just as soon as I see the blue of the curbs, I turn in, but only very gently, and keep it smooth so you can keep the speed. Yeah, so there we go. And then we're running out to the end of the curb here, but just don't go over because it's sand or gravel on the other side. And then we are running up to the start of these barriers here before we turn in. There we go. So we get right here on the brakes. Again, not too much on the brakes. I go to about 2/3. I think I take a bit too much speed off here, but anyway, we'll see how we go around this corner. So yeah, we are. I think we've come in too early, but anyway, let's see how we go. Run it out on the throttle again. Now I'm looking at these lampposts. There's two lampposts here, one behind this guy here. So I don't really want to be turning in too much until I get too close to this. Yeah, again, so I've turned in too early. So I should be further out here. And then I turn in, and I want to be trying to get to the what I consider sort of the second apex of this corner, near this lamppost, so that I can start running out to this curb here. Yeah, so if you look there, I lifted and then I had to do a second lift, so yeah, I didn't do that right. Anyway, run out here, then along here, and then we see the exit of the pit lane here. Oh yeah, just on the side. So this pit, because it's after the start, when you do your outlap, it doesn't count it as a lap. So essentially you have to do 2 outlaps before it starts counting. So remember that when you come to practice and qualifying. Anyway, we're going to run out to the pit exit where the dotted lines are, is what I'm aiming for. Yeah, so I get here and then I turn in and lift. I could save the lift, although I start the turn in, I could probably save the lift for another 5-10 meters here, because if you look, I'm all over the place on the throttle here. Haven't got it right. And then I want to run out to this curb a bit, yeah, and then I'm coming back to the inside up over the hill. Just got to make sure that the wheel is reasonably straight as we come over, because when the weight comes off the front end, if you've got any rotation on there, the car is going to turn on you dramatically. So come over the rise, make sure we're moderately straight, and then we are going to take a nice easy line. There's no point in trying to make this a heavy corner by coming out too wide and coming across. Because of the mass transfer we've had over the hill, the car is slightly unbalanced, so I want to keep it even. Yeah, so third, and then I'm going to run out to the barriers. There we go. And then we're coming over to the other side. And then here on this side, right, so you see you've got some of the grass catcher stuff here which stops there. I'm using that to judge my braking and turning, and I want to be all over the inside curve. Let's see whether I got it. So brake, shift, get to second, all over the inside, back on the throttle, run it out, plenty of space. And then here, just after the 50, dab the brakes, shift down, rotate, drive it all the way to the exit curve. Again, it's another nice wide exit, so you can use all the, there you go. Straighten up and get the power on. Right, now here, there's a little dip in the tarmac, you'll see as we get closer, and that's what I'm using as my marker for braking and turning in. So brake, rotate quite late, so that you, because the curb is here and you want to be on the throttle on the curve. You know, I've over rotated here. You see, I've already had to start moving the wheel back. Anyway, then we can use the exit here. Again, it's not as wide here, but there's still plenty of track to use. And it's only a short run to this uphill right-hand turn. And for this, you want to come back across a bit, but really the focus is getting on the throttle on this curb, but keeping it even. I think I changed down to second here, so that we don't push it too wide. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah. So there we go. Shift to second. I should probably shift it a bit early there. Come here, and we want to get on this curb. Yeah. So now we see the end of the curb. Get on the throttle, and we're going to try and get right under these pillars here. There we go. And back across for this tricky left-hander. I don't think I did this right here again. So again, head out to this grass catcher and drainage, and turn in reasonably early. Stay even on the throttle. It's very easy to over-rotate the car by putting too much throttle down. And then I'm running out. As we come over the top, you'll see another street light which I'm aiming at. So yeah, keep it even, little bit of throttle, then as soon as I can see the street light I can get on the throttle fully, run it out. Then we're getting back to this side for the final corner, bring it in, aiming, getting tight on this curve. Yeah, now have I gone too early? So I've come on to full throttle as we got to the end of the curve, but I'm not sure I've rotated enough. So let's see. No, it's all good. We've managed to stay on the throttle fully there and stay on the tarmac. So now it's a good run to the line. So there you go. That's it. Full of mistakes, but hopefully show you what the lines are and what we're aiming at.